I want to talk about one of Taylor Swift's greatest lyrical masterpieces. All right. Hi, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Dan, and today I want to look at Champagne Problems, which I think is my favorite song from Evermore, her ninth studio album, purely for the lyricism. And I want to listen to the song. I want to go through it step by step, break it apart, crack it open. I want to be an English teacher about this. All right. I want to find meaning where there might not be any meaning intended. Although I don't believe that's true. I think Taylor Swift thought about every single word of this song, and let's break it down together. Right, let's hit play on this thing. Are you ready to have your heart broken? I am. Yes. Oh, can I just say, when I first heard this song, as soon as that piano started, I was like, oh, she's doing it again. She's doing it again. She's going to make me cry. She did. This, I think, is one of her most heartbreaking songs. It just is. You booked the night train for a reason, so you could sit there in this world. This song for me also evokes just a woman sitting at the piano and she is just playing and then words come out of her mouth. Like she is processing in real time. I think that's the feeling that I get from this song. Like it doesn't feel scripted. It doesn't feel like it's been written down and mulled over and thought about. It feels like somebody has just naturally sat there at the piano. They're doing the same kind of thing over and over again, playing the same notes. And then they just start singing how they feel towards this person whose heart they've broken. I don't know. That's the feeling I get about it. Although saying that, like, that is impossible that somebody could sing this song just off the cuff. Like, this has been thought about. Bustling crowds are silent sleepers. You're not sure which is worse. So let's set the scene, right? There is a person, we presume a man, he is on a train. He's in for the long haul, right? He's on a sleeper train. He's not going an hour and a half to the nearest city. He is going far away, right? He's got time. And he has chosen to go on a sleeper train so that it's quiet and he can sit in his emotions and he can feel and he can marinate in everything that's just happened and he's feeling it and he's emotional. I mean, it sounds like me in 2005, to be honest. Like, it's giving emo. I've got a picture in my head of like sweeping black fringe, guy liner, lip piercing. That was just me. That's what I'm getting. Like he is feeling this. Whatever she has done, and we don't know yet. Whatever she has done to this person, they are in pain, and they want to feel that pain. Tell us what you did, Tay-Tay. Dropped your hand while dancing. Left you out there standing. Your mom's ring in your pocket. My picture in your wallet. First of all, using the word dropped twice in one verse, that's a sin, all right? But I think it's so purposeful here because she is trying to tell us again that this is off the cuff. She is feeling it. She's in the moment and she's kind of telling the story. It's almost like it's just happened and she's got home from all of this happening and she is sat at the piano and she's just going, this is what's happened. And she used dropped twice. First of all, she dropped his hand and in the same breath, she dropped his glass heart. He was fragile, smashed all over the floor, broken-hearted, devastating. But there's a few other things in here as well, like your mum's ring in your pocket. That's a family heirloom, Tay-Tay. That has been passed down through generations and they have seen you, they have met you and they've gone, yeah, she is worthy to have our family heirloom. It belonged to his mum. And you turn it down. You've turned it down. That's unforgivable. My picture in your wallet. He has got a picture of you where he keeps his credit card. And from the lyrics in this, they have got money. That credit card is loaded, all right? And you've broken his heart, man. My picture in your wallet. He loved you. He loved you. Devastated for him. I know he's not real. I know this is not autobiographical, but it feels real. You told your family for a reason. You couldn't keep it in. This for me is the most heartbreaking like verse of all of it. You told your family for a reason. You couldn't keep it in. Like he was so excited at the prospect of marrying this woman that he told everyone. He couldn't keep the secret. He had to tell everybody. It was just like the love was pouring out of him and he was like so excited. Your sister splashed out on the bottle. Now no one's celebrating. Like she bought champagne as a pre-engagement gift That's how certain that his family were that she was going to say yes to this proposal. And now no one's celebrating. The sister might be celebrating if she can get a refund on that bottle of champagne. Champers, darling. It's not cheap, is it? But no one's celebrating. This is heartbreaking. It really is. Dom Perignon, you brought it. Dom Perignon. I've got to say thank you to Taylor at this point because I always pronounced it Dom Perignon because I'm not rich and I've never drank it before in my life. And I do speak French, so maybe I should have known it. But when have I ever had an opportunity in my life to say, oh, no, thank you, darling. I don't want the Dom Perignon. I want the Bolly. I'll have some Moët, please. That's my kind of champagne problems, right? Not knowing how to fucking pronounce them. Your hometown skeptics called it champagne problems. Your hometown skeptics called it champagne problems. They were gloating. They were gloating. I get this impression that they're like from a rich, well-known family. They've got this like mansion on a hill somewhere that you have to go through some gates, walk past the peacocks. I say walk, you probably get like a horse-drawn carriage up the drive. That's the impression that I get. Like I get just money. It's all just saying money to me. And I feel like champagne problems is rich people problems. Not first world problems, but rich people problems, right? They're probably, the hometown skeptics probably look on this family. They've got everything. They've got perfect lives. They've got perfect house. They've got the money. They've got the cars. And then this wedding engagement, this engagement situation, it is. She says no. He's left alone. And they're looking over and they're like, that's champagne problems. There's no sympathy. There's no empathy because they've got everything they want. Oh, champagne problems. You had a speech, you're speechless. Sorry, we're stopping again. You had a speech, you're speechless. Like, not only has he had the physical speech written down and now he's like throwing it away, it's not there anymore, but he is speechless. Like, he was about to say so much about their past, about their present and future, about his love for her, their love for each other, their relationship, memories that they shared through however long this relationship was. And I get the feeling it was a long relationship. He is going to talk about so much he's got to say about his love for this woman that he is going to propose to. And now he can't say a word. Now he has been left absolutely speechless. He doesn't know what to say. He's got nothing to say. Just, oh, man, that one line alone is enough, isn't it? And yet she keeps going. I couldn't give a reason, champagne problem. She couldn't give a reason. She couldn't even tell him why. Love slipped beyond your reaches. Like he had it there. It was literally there and it's just gone now. And she can't even tell him why. And I just think it's so heartbreaking, like both sides of it, like the perspective that this is being told from, you know, like he is a man who had everything and was about to have even more. And now it's gone all of a sudden and there's no reason for it. It's just she's ended it and she can't even tell him why. And in the same time, she is saying, it's my fault and I'm sorry. Like, is she saying sorry? I don't even know. But she's saying it's my fault. She's taking responsibility, accountability for all of it. You know, she is taking on this whole burden of this failed relationship whilst also seeing it from his point of view. And I just think it's so loaded. And the next bit of this song is like the bridge of all bridges, isn't it? It's like the Golden Gate. It's vast, it's long, it's beautiful, it's colourful. Like it's so rich, this bridge. Like the imagery and the poetry and the depths of every single line. Like I will say, lyrically, it's her best bridge. And I don't want an argument about it. She has incredible bridges in every album. Like there are moments, you think of like The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived, Cruel Summer, Out of the Woods, Getaway Car, Hits Different. You think of like Tolerate It, which is heartbreaking. And you think of Death by a Thousand Cuts. Like she has bridges. She could build a whole city of bridges. But this one, lyrically, you can't compare. Nothing compares. You can't beat it. Let's go. Midas touch on the Chevy door. Yes! Straight away. Your Midas touch on the Chevy door. Because Midas was a Greek god. You know this. Midas was a Greek god. Everything he touched turns to gold. But the added level of this is like, so he's got this, he opens the Chevy door for her, right? He opens the door for her. And everything he touches turns to gold. So like they've got everything and it's all amazing. But at the same time, if you turn a car into solid gold, it's useless. It doesn't work anymore. It's worthless. So it's almost like on the outside, they've got this beautiful gold Chevy. Everything is beautiful and stunning and rich. But on the inside, it don't work anymore. It's broken. Like that one line alone has so much depth to it. That's one line in. November flush and you flannel cure. That's a bit more simple, isn't it? She was cold. He gave her the flannel jacket, which is on the album cover. Like she knew this was gold. She knew it was gold so much that she put the jacket, the flannel cure, on the cover. Artete knows what she's doing. This dorm was once a madhouse. I made a joke, well, it's made for me. The dorm was once a madhouse. I made a joke, well, it's made for me. This is what I mean. It's giving college romance. Like it makes me feel like they fell in love at university, college. They were sweethearts and they've gone through life and now they've just drifted apart and things have changed. And she says, the storm was once a madhouse. I made a joke, well, it's made for me. She's calling herself mad. She's saying she belongs in an asylum. And yet she makes a joke out of it. And it makes me think that he doesn't take it seriously and that her mental health issues are a real struggle for her. But it's like it's being downplayed because she's making a joke like, oh, well, it's made for me then. Evergreen, our group of friends, don't think we'll say that word again. I got another one, which is so open for interpretation. How evergreen, our group of friends, don't think we'll say that word again. And you're like, well, what word? What word are you talking about? Because it could be evergreen, because nothing lasts forever. So you're not going to say that again, because now you know that the one thing you thought would last forever hasn't. Then there's also our, because nothing is ours anymore. So our group of friends, nothing is shared anymore because that group of friends is now yours. It's not mine anymore. They're not shared because we can't have anything together. We're done. We're broken up. Or like friends. Don't think we'll say that word again. Never going to use the word friends again because they're not going to stay friends with each other. They're not friends anymore. Do you know what? Do you know what? Taylor, you're wrong for that. You're wrong. And soon they'll have the nerve to take the halls that we once walked through. I think this is my favourite Taylor Swift lyric, one of my favourite Taylor Swift lyrics of all time. Soon they'll have the nerve to deck the halls that we once walked through. Like, again, deck the halls. So halls is like university accommodation. So again, it's given the college romance. But deck the halls is when you decorate for Christmas, you're getting ready and it's a celebration and you're making these amazing memories in a shared space together. You're decking the halls that you own together, that you live in together, it's shared, that we once walked through. And like it's not yours anymore. And new people are going to take up the space. New people who have no idea about the memories and the history that you've made in this place are just going to move in and they've got the audacity to celebrate in this place that held so many memories, good and bad, and like was a place of heartbreak and like do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? She's wrong for that too, do you know? She is. She's wrong. But it's so right. Oh, Taylor Swift, I want you to write a song about my life. Right. Sometimes you just don't know the answer till someone's on their knees. Sometimes you just don't know the answer till someone's on their knees and asks you. Like, she thought she knew the answer. She was like, probably in her mind, like, you know, at some point he might propose. And, you know, I think I'm going to say yes because we've been together for a long time and I love him and we've got all this history. But sometimes you just don't know the answer till someone's on their knees and asks you. She didn't know she was going to say no until he asked the question. What? Like, oh, God, it's painful, but it's so good. And again, back to the mental health thing, like no one's taking it seriously. They are using her mental health as the excuse, as the sole reason why she said no. Nothing to do with him, nothing to do with their relationship. It don't go deeper than the fact that, no, she's fucked in the head. She's mentally unwell. She belongs in the madhouse. That's why she said no. That's tragic. It's a tragedy. This song is a tragedy. Shakespearean. And now she's consoling him. Ugh. You'll find the real thing instead. I wasn't the real thing. Never was the real thing. And she'll patch up your tapestry that I shred. Everything I have broken, she's going to fix it. That glass heart that I dropped and smashed all over the floor, she's going to scoop up the shards. She's going to stick them back together. She's going to heal you. Shut up. And now she flips the whole thing. She flips the whole thing. She says, she'll patch up your tapestry that I shred and hold your hand while dancing, never leave you standing, crestfallen on the landing with champagne problems. Your mum's ring in your pocket. He's going to find someone else. He's going to find a new person to give that family heirloom to who deserves it. Her picture in your wallet. Your picture's gone, Tay-Tay. He's replaced it. You won't remember all my champagne problems. You won't remember all my rich people problems. This song, honestly, you cannot tell me that this isn't one of her best songs because it's just so loaded and the story is so simple. I've loved you forever. You asked me to marry you. I said no. I've broken your heart. Such a simple premise for such a meaningful song with so many, it's full of imagery and metaphor and self-reflection. It's just stunning. It's just beautiful. It's I don't even know. I need a thesaurus and a dictionary so I can tell you my thoughts on her songs as well as she sings them. Do you know what I mean? I'm still stuck on your Midas touch on the Chevy door, to be honest. What on earth? What the heck, Taylor? What the heck? Can you imagine writing that? Can you imagine being Taylor Swift and being like, hey, I've written a new song. It's called Champagne Problems. Oh yeah, how does it go? Oh, let me tell you, your Midas touch on the Chevy door. And that person that she first played that song to must have just been like, it's the lyricism in Folklore and Evermore, unmatched. And I've always said, the vibe of Folklore is me, all about me. I'm so Folklore. I love it. I love that album so much. One of my favorite albums of all time ever from anyone. But the lyrics in Evermore, unmatched. And she released the Tortured Poets Department. And I'm like, yeah, that is poetry. That album and the anthology, that is poetry. But nothing, I'm telling you, nothing compares to some of the lyrics on Evermore. And Champagne Problems is the epitome of it. Oh, I feel like I want to stand up. I feel like I want to stand up and be like, I can't stand up because I'll be out of shot. But round of applause. And there's a reason this song on the Eras tour gets that extra long standing ovation. There's a reason. It's magic. It's magic. This is why Wembley shook after she sang that last note. I hope you enjoyed going through that song with me. I hope you don't feel as emotionally damaged as I do. I feel like I was hearing that for the first time all over again. I'm going to listen to this on repeat today. I'm going to be in my emotions. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to do loads more deep dives into loads more songs, not just by Taylor Swift. So if you've got any songs by any artist that you'd like me to either do a deep dive into or react and listen to for the first time, please let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and I will see you soon. Love you lots. Bye-bye.